Right guys, I've just woken up and this is a really nice little place, this town. It's really cool. So that's where I was yesterday, Pergamos. You can see it right in the distance. And this guest house I'm staying in is right next to that, and it's right next to this thing as well. I don't know what this is, but I want to go and check it out. So we're going to have a look before I leave this town. Yeah. One thing that's, because I'm just like limited with time, I don't really sort of have time to stop in these towns and really explore them properly. I'm just seeing all the sights. So, but yeah, it's cool though when you, and I haven't really vlogged it properly because when I'm getting there it's like 5:30 at night and then it gets dark. So, and you don't want to just film all day. Well, I don't. I mean, I pretty much film all day and then I just get too tired and want to stop. But yeah. So yeah, let me show you what 1,000 lira gets you. So this is a little outdoor area here. I'm here in October obviously, so it's out of season. 1,000 lira I think is about £20 roughly. Got a nice little sort of sitting room here. Little, the oven didn't work, but he gave me something to use, like a little stove thing. So I just made some noodles last night. And 1 second guys. Yeah, so you got a little bathroom here. Quite nice. Look. Yeah, and then room. Every single place I've stayed in has had one of these. Like, it's kind of like aircon, but at the same time it does hot air. You need hot air because even though we're in the Middle East, I think Turkey's technically Middle East, it is cold in the mornings, man. It doesn't. It's cold through the night, and it's cold until about 10, 11 in the morning. So yeah. Right, well, I'm just going to read my Bible a bit and then get on to the next church, which I believe is Smyra of the town. Smyra? S-M-Y-R-A, I believe. Okay guys, so this is called the Red Hall, Temple of the Egyptian Gods, and I believe it's closed. It's right next to where I'm staying basically, and that's Pergamum in the background. Let me just show you what Turkey in the daytime. So this is Sunday morning. This was thriving last night. There were so many people here last night just hanging around, having cups of tea. So many like little, do you know, it reminds me a little bit of the Caribbean in some ways, like just so many little little cafes and everything where just lots of people are having drinks, cups of tea. I guess some people are having beers as well. But, yeah, Turkey's not like a super strict Muslim country, like people still. Alcohol's available here and stuff like that. I went in there a second ago, that's a mosque. Doesn't look like a mosque, but I thought it might be a church, but it's definitely a mosque. And that's like a garage, like a motorbike garage. Yeah, I'm not making fun of Turkish people or anything, but you can tell this is a less developed part of the world. That's a garage. It just looks like really kind of. There was another one around the other side, exactly the same. It doesn't look like a shop or anything. It just, if that makes sense. But I don't even understand. If you had anything wrong, I don't know how you'd even signpost these places. They just look like houses after that. Well, it is. It's just someone's house, and then it's got a load of tyres. But yeah, but Turkey's probably like a second world country. I wouldn't say it's third world, but yeah, it's not obviously. Wow. You know what, man? It is a shame this place is closed because look at that. It does look cool. Not gonna lie. But at least I can see it from the outside. Alright. Well, that's as much as I can really show you. Kind of nice around there, to be honest. It's a nice view. Cool. Alright, let's go to the next place. Okay. It is a Sunday today, so I've come on a street and everything's closed on this street. I don't know if it's because it's Sunday or because it's maybe because the economy's bad. I don't know. But nothing is open. It's almost 12 o'clock as well. So, Tertian was built in 1432 with a single floor. A barn, a barrel vault is situated across the entrance of the central courtyard. Accommodations are situated on the other side of the courtyard. So I don't know if... But yeah, this is all boarded up. Not open anymore. That's 3 museums in this area. 3 sites that have all been either refurbished or boarded up. Smash Burger, closed. Oh, that thing's open. So just this place here is open. I don't know if that guy was talking to me or was talking to the guy in that shop. Might not be happy that I'm filming. Okay, what's this? Oh, Turkish bath. I wonder if this is open. You know what, I don't really want to go in a mosque, if I'm honest. Call me prejudiced, but... It's complex, but... It's just... I've got nothing against Muslims, but the religion is so against Christianity, so I don't really... They might say that they're not, they might say they worship, you know, Jesus is a prophet and all that. He's not, by the way, he's the son of God. But they don't respect us, and they will try and kill us. You see it in Nigeria all the time. Thousands of people are getting killed every day. So yeah, just when I just see stuff like that, I just think, me personally, I think Christians should stay stronger in our principles and just recognise that they're not our friends. Like, they're not, we're not compatible with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, Muslims come to England and they'll take over areas. You try and build churches in like countries like, I don't know what it's like here in Turkey, but places like Pakistan, it's not easy for us. You know what I mean? Ciao. Yeah. So, yeah, that's just how I feel. Just being honest. Right. In this is like the main square now. Stuff is open here, but on the side streets things are closed. Another mosque. So 2 mosques, like, you know, you saw how short that distance was. 2 mosques so close to each other. I believe that Erdogan, the Prime Minister, because he's been in charge for like almost 25 years, I believe he's built a lot more mosques. I don't know, like, maybe someone, if anybody knows this, the answer to this. I've asked a few Turkish people that are older if they know what it was like when they were younger. And yeah. But most people I spoke to are only like 30 years old, so like they don't really know. I could do with asking someone who's way older that could tell me. I will try and do that this trip, because I'm just curious, like, if it was... I'm sure 30 years ago there wasn't as many mosques as there is now. I'm sure the Prime Minister has something to do with that. Because like, you can't even go to any of the Christian sites without there being like 2 or 3 mosques either side of it. I think that's deliberate, but... Okay, another mosque. That's crazy, guys. Hickenham and Bath. It was tough to be built together in Hickenham with a mosque in 1513, including the women in the section. That's 3 mosques, guys. 3 mosques within like 20 seconds of each other. And it's a bath. You can take a bath here as well. Ciao. Right guys, this is a tourist information place. I just came across, I actually just went to a church I Google searched the church because it is Sunday, but they don't start till 2, so to be honest I probably won't go because they did tell me it's all in Turkish and I need to be getting to the next church of the 7 churches before 5, and it's like 12 now. But I do want to see a couple of things here while I'm here. This place is actually called Bergamo in the modern day. So there's 5 different cities mounted in 5 different periods and cultures. Some remain standing for 300 years, some for 200 years, until to be burnt during earthquakes and wars, but always to the same place and continue to live for thousands of years on the remains of the previous one. So we've got like a Roman theatre, an amphitheatre. I've already seen Acropolis, and don't believe I've seen the Red Basilica, but I think that one is closed. No, yeah, that one was the one that was closed. So probably just go and see the stadium and the amphitheatre and the Roman theatre. And but that was hilarious. I just went into a police station. This guy was saying, he was so polite about it as well, he was like, no, it's closed. And then I just saw in the sign, it was like a police station at the back. It's not obvious because you've got like a tourist centre here. And then they're probably just so used to tourists just like coming in there. But that's the thing about the Turkish. The Turkish, they are really polite and warm and polite people. Man. They're nice people. I genuinely mean that. Like if they weren't nice, I wouldn't say it. Like my only bad experience was that thing on the road, and like this is nothing, but 2 guys just shouted at me in the window and just said tourist late last night, but that's not a big deal to me, man. But I think it's really, come to Turkey, man. I do think you'd have a good time coming here. Yeah, just be mindful if you do hire a car, it's just a bit tricksy driving it. If you're confident, it's alright, but yeah. Okay guys, this place is called Asclepion of Pergama. It's basically like 5 minutes from the main Pergamon ancient site. So yeah, it seems quite cool. Yeah, it's kind of funny, I can hear like what sounds like a church service because people are playing music and stuff, and I don't think that's Muslim because I know that they're not allowed to play instruments. But there's something going like with a harmonica and stuff. I don't know, I want to check it out anyway. I just want to check it out while I'm leaving. So yeah, I'll try and get around this place quite quickly. So Asclepion area was connected to the Acropolis of Pergamon via a vaulted way of a named Via Tecta, the starting point of this nearly 1 kilometre. Way was the great arched ruined gate which was on the south of the Roman theatre of the lower city. It's probably like a lot of idol worship because like it's to do with like Zeus. There's always a dog. Arun. You know, if you come to these places and you actually want to know exactly what you're doing, it's worth getting the audio tours because they explain everything to you. I might do that when I get to Ephesus, because that's the biggest one. I called it, you know, Zeus. Ascabalosis tapinaji. To be honest, I'm not saying it's good to worship Zeus, but it's probably better what they had back then 2,000 years ago than what they have now. Flipping heck. Those calls to prayer never stop. I promise you, every 2 hours since I've been here, I've heard that. That demonic sound. Boo, 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 boo. So there's the library, theatre, Cozy Gallery, Helsinki. Yeah, it's kind of cool. The sanctuary of Asclepion, the galleries. Yeah, so I came to this restaurant and this view is amazing. I just picked this randomly on Google Maps and I'm with, what's your name?
Walk-on.
Walk-on, I'm with Walk-on. So, yeah, this is really cool. This view is amazing. And this nice family just made me a beef and chips standard meal, so it's good. Yeah. Praise God. Right guys, just started filming and there's a car just reversing. Okay, guys, I just want to show you this because it's quite funny to me. But basically, like my hotel, the guest room is right here. So it's literally like, that's my window there. And the place, the smear is here. I believe the entrance is just down here, so I'm going to try and find it now. But it's quite funny. It could be over there, like right over there. I came last night, it's either over there or kind of like over here. Sure. So let's see. Yeah, no, it's here. Okay, Smear, so this is the last one. No, sorry, second to last one, we've got Ephesus. So try and get this done in like an hour. 1 hour's drive to Ephesus, and then we're there.
It's a big enough result.